Hello, my name is Grace, and I'm one of the people who worked on PlotSense Explanation Engine to be precise. What PlotSense does is it looks at your data and it helps you to recommend charts. You can also create the chart and explain the chart. I'm going to be explaining the explanation engine framework and also help you to see what happens on the back end to give you the result that you see. The first thing that the explanation engine takes in is the image. So when you have your chart already created, you pass that chart into the explanation engine and then it comes out with a textual explanation. So it gives you like a text basis of the chart that has been fed into the system. So you give it your engine, it puts it, gives you the initial explanation. There is a refinement process. So basically what happens is you get the initial results gets critiqued and is then passed again as a refined result, critiqued again and passed again. Now the the custom iteration for this is three iterations, but we've gone ahead to give you the option to iterate it as many times as you would like to give. So here I'll be taking you through my workflow to see how you can use the explanation engine in your day to day. Um, so the first thing you look at is you have to install PlotSense, which is what I've already installed here in my Jupyter notebook. And then in this cell, I have gone ahead to import all the necessary libraries that I would need for this workflow. I have imported PlotSense. From PlotSense, I have only imported the explainer module. I did not import the recommender or the plotgen module. I've also imported Matplotlib, PyPlot. I've imported Seaborn. OS is for me to be able to store my API key, and I've also done imported pandas as PD. Um, in this third cell, what I have done is I've put my API key in here. In this quotation mark you are seeing where it says your API key here is supposed to be your API key that you get from Grok Cloud. If you don't know how to do that, watch, there is another video on YouTube, on PlotSense AI's YouTube, that gives you loaded information on how to do that. I'm using the tips data set directly from the Seaborn library. I'm also, and then here I've created a bar chart. You would notice that I used Seaborn to create the bar chart and not Matplotlib, is because the engine for PlotSense allows this to happen. If you use the Matplotlib library to create the plots, it might not come and it might not give you the needed explanation that you require. So here you already see what the plot looks like. Here you're seeing how what we've done. What I've done here is I have printed the explanation and not necessarily just left it to view through the by creating the variable. And here you can see the explanation that the chart gives us. What has already happened is it's already created the refinement like we saw in the order that like we saw earlier. It's done that refinement in the background and it's giving us this result. I've also done the same in this cell. I'm working on doing line charts. In this cell, I've created the line charts and then it's being explained over here. So I want to see more what you are going to do with PlotSense. Let's see your charts. Let's see how it helps you to cut time, because basically what the problem that we've solved is, instead of taking 5-10 minutes of your time to look into the chart, understand the chart, and gather the required information in order to explain the chart to your audience, We've already created an overview of the chart. We've understood the chart for you, created an overview of the chart, and now you have insights from the chart that you can put into your workflow.